I don't have the best physique. I'm not the strongest. I'm not the fastest. I'm not the biggest. I'm not the most shredded. I am, however, all of those things, the best version of myself. I am the strongest I've ever been, the fastest I've ever been, in the best shape I've ever been, the biggest I've ever been, and the most shredded that I've ever been, to a degree. But I'm also the oldest I have ever been. I'm 33 years old as of today, and I have reached my most optimal level yet in all of those categories. How is that possible? I have conversations with people who are either in the beginning stages of their fitness journey, they're well into it, newbies to vets. The conversations go pretty similar. What are you doing that I might not be doing? Understanding the strategy that it takes. The discipline, of course, needs to be there. You need to be willing to work every day. You don't have to work every day, but you need to be willing to. You show up the days that you don't want to. Those are the most important days. You show up the days that you want to be there and you work twice as hard. On top of that, you need to understand what you put in is what you're going to get out. Yes, of course, the discipline, even motivation might be helpful, but the exercises need to be the correct exercises and workouts. You need to be working on your strength training, your cardio, and your diet and your food need to play an optimal role in what you're doing. I don't even count macros. However, my food is all about correct brands, correct sources, whole foods for 80 to 90% of the week. I do like to enjoy myself. I do like to eat. But being strategic with it means when I fuel my body correctly, it responds in the most optimal way. Suddenly I can perform 7 days a week. I can be mentally sharp. I can be physically capable. And on top of all that, I haven't been sick in 6 years. Who can say that? Not many people haven't been sick. These are the things that are just baseline intro level ways to start to see a change. Once you go deeper into it, you start to understand what's important, what's not important, what will build you up, what won't build you up, what will take you down, what will keep you stagnant. Understanding each of these things is honestly simple. What's hard is the fact that it's not easy to do. It's simple to understand, it's simple to follow, but it's hard to actually implement. But when you do, the difference maker is the most optimal level of yourself, you versus you, at the oldest stage of your life, with a track that only is going to continue to improve.